In a grand white mansion that shimmered with wealth and luxury, lived Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, a millionaire couple known for their success, but not for their hearts. Their lives revolved around meetings, parties, and social media appearances. Hidden behind the glamorous life, their 7-year-old twins, Ethan and Emma, spent most of their time with the housemaid, Maria. Maria was humble, kind, and treated the children like her own. She had lost her daughter years ago, and every smile of the twins reminded her of the child she once held in her arms. The kids loved her dearly. She was their world. One winter evening, the couple was preparing for a charity gala. Mrs. Anderson was in a red gown, rushing through the house, barking orders. "Maria, make sure the kitchen is spotless before we leave," she shouted. The children followed their parents, asking, "Mommy, can we come with you tonight?" But Mrs. Anderson didn't even look back. "No, stay home. Don't make trouble," she replied coldly. Maria smiled and took them to the kitchen. "Don't worry, little angels. We'll have our own party here," she said. The twins giggled as she baked cookies and played soft music. But suddenly, Maria's phone rang. It was her neighbor. Her son was very sick, and she had to rush to check on him. She told the twins, "I'll be right back, my loves. Don't move from here, okay?" The children nodded. Minutes passed, then hours. The twins got curious, wandering around the kitchen. "Let's play hide and seek," Emma said excitedly. Ethan agreed, laughing. As they looked for hiding spots, Emma spotted the big refrigerator and opened it halfway. "This is perfect," she whispered, pulling Ethan inside. They giggled quietly, waiting for Maria to find them. But the heavy fridge door slowly closed, and locked. Time passed. The air grew colder. The twins started shivering, their laughter turning into faint cries. When Maria returned home, she couldn't find the children anywhere. Panic struck her heart. "Ethan! Emma!" she shouted, searching every room. Then she noticed the fridge door slightly ajar. Her instincts froze. She opened it, and gasped. The twins lay inside, pale and trembling. "Oh my God!" she screamed, pulling them out. Their little bodies were cold, lips turning blue. Maria's hands shook, but she didn't waste a second. She wrapped them in blankets, rushed to the fireplace, and held them close. "Don't close your eyes, my darlings, please, stay with me," she cried. She rubbed their hands, whispered prayers, and kept them warm with her own body heat. Moments later, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson arrived home. They froze at the sight, their maid sitting on the floor, crying, holding their children tightly in her arms. "What happened?" Mrs. Anderson screamed. Maria could barely speak through tears. "They were hiding in the fridge. I found them just in time." The father knelt beside her, speechless, touching his children's faces as they slowly regained consciousness. The room filled with sobs and guilt. When the ambulance arrived, the twins were stable, thanks to Maria's quick thinking. The doctor said, another few minutes, and they wouldn't have survived. Whoever acted saved their lives. The millionaire couple stood silently, realizing that the woman they had treated like a servant had just saved the most precious part of their lives. The next morning, Mrs. Anderson walked into the maid's room, eyes red from crying. She held Maria's hand and whispered, "You're not just our maid, you're family. We owe you everything." Tears filled Maria's eyes. She smiled softly. "I didn't do it for thanks, ma'am. I did it because love is priceless, and sometimes we forget that the richest hearts don't need money." From that day, Maria was no longer the maid. She was the children's nanny, their second mother, and a part of the family. The twins never left her side again. Months later, during a charity event, Mrs. Anderson shared their story. She said, "That night, we learned that true wealth is not in our bank accounts, it's in the kindness of people like Maria." The crowd applauded as Maria stood beside her, shy but smiling. The story spread online, inspiring millions. People began realizing that those who seem ordinary often carry extraordinary hearts. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful emotional stories.